remember Vee, married to Teen Mom 2 star Kail Lowry's baby daddy, Joe Rivera. Well, she has just announced that she is going to be she's going to be quitting another podcast. So she always had the Baby Mamas No Drama podcast with Kail Lowry. And then on the side, she did also have her Vibin' and Kind of Thriving podcast that she had with her longtime friend, Alessandra, who we will be talking about, by the way, because do y'all remember As Told by Ginger, by the way? Who we will be talking about, by the way, but take a look at her announcement for now, and then we'll get into what I think about her relationship with Alessandra moving forward, okay? Here goes.
Red lip, but also, I don't know if you guys have listened yet, but this was my last episode that aired today on Vibin' and Kind of Thriving. Alessandra is going to take over Vibin' and Kind of Thriving. I can't wait to see what she does with it. So that's going to be like her solo venture. And you guys know I'm working on something. I promise it's coming. I've been working on it for a while. I've made some changes. I was going to launch back in January, but with everything going on in the world, I just felt like I needed to take a step back and take a breather. But working on so many fun things, and can't wait to bring everything to life and for you guys to see everything that I've been working on. So I'm definitely gonna, put my all into this solo project. And I'm so happy. I'm in a space where I feel good about this and I'm happy. And, me and Alessandra are both happy. We both want to move forward with our projects and we're still going to support each other. So you guys can go give it a listen. I also want to know what you guys would like to see as far as vlogs. I was thinking of doing weekly YouTube vlogs, just putting up a vlog every week on YouTube, because I got the new DJI Small Pocket 3, and this is so cool to vlog with, and it's just so easy. It's made vlogging so much easier for me, so I have no problem vlogging and doing what I need to do with this. But this weekend we're going to Wildwood because Vivi has a cheer competition, so I figured that would be super exciting and fun to vlog and put that on YouTube. I'm not going to do full-length vlogs on Reels and on here because people don't want to see that. I feel like this is for more short-length content, like my beauty content and hair, makeup, stuff like that. But I will be posting weekly vlogs on YouTube, and I'm super excited.
So there y'all go. I like her makeup and her hair. I think she dyed her hair recently because it looked like this magenta-ish kind of color. Loved it. Super duper beautiful. Listen, I'm not surprised that she's walking away from the Vibin' and Kind of Thriving podcast because I don't think it was ever all that popular. I think her most popular podcast was Baby Mama's No Drama that she had with Kail. And that made her a lot of money. Kail even said during the breakup that it's thanks to the Baby Mamas podcast that Vee was able to buy that her dream home with Joe Rivera. So I kind of get now you've got the money, you've got the house. So kind of, they used to have attention for Vibing and Kind of Thriving based off of the Baby Mamas No Drama audience. But when she lost the BMND audience, she lost a lot of the trickle over for Vibing. So it didn't make any more sense for her to be spending her time on that. Why spend time on a project that is supposed to make money, but is not making you money when you can do other projects, right? So I don't know if y'all caught it or not, but she did say that she is still going to be launching her own social solo project. She said it was going to be some sort of a chismosa sort of a thing, like pop culture, gossip, life, everything like that. She's also going to be rehabbing her YouTube channel, continuing to do vlogs, but not these hour-long, 30-minute long vlogs or anything like that, but these shorter vlogs. So you could definitely continue to follow her and keep an eye out for that. Now, when we get back into the it's vibing and kind of thriving of it all, I gotta tell y'all, and I gotta ask y'all, because I do wonder if you feel the same way. But because I'm still stuck listening to Kail's podcasts, she's always talking about Alessandra. If you guys listened to her podcast before or even now, it used to always be Kristen, right? But then Kristen, she took some time off, and so you're not really hearing much, but it's always Alessandra. So it seems as though Kail has gotten really close to Vee's best friend, a lifelong best friend, right? And so to me, I get Alessandra not wanting to quit her job over a dispute between Kail and Vee. However, I think that she could maintain her job with Kail without kind of, I don't know, getting too close to her or too deep in the weeds or whatever. So I do get the vibe that maybe, just maybe, how close Kail and Alessandra have become has been something that is causing issues between Vee and Alessandra. Maybe they haven't thought about it, but I get the vibe that it's turned Vee off a little bit. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me know in the chat if you're watching live, or if you're part of my playback posse, my VOD squad, please let me know in the comment section. Do you think that Kail won Alessandra in the friendship breakup, and that's why Vee is quitting, vibing, and kind of thriving? Ooh, I'm shaking the table. Tadisha says vibing and thriving is attached to Kail's brand, so that's why it's being dissolved. Don't forget, yes, Tadisha does have a point that it is under Kail's podcast management company, Killer Network. So I do think that that also plays a role, right? Like, it's weird that this girl who trash talked you, said you were a deadbeat stepmom, all sorts of things, that you're a user, Muhammad, all sorts of things, is running the promo and like the money making of your podcast. Like, hell no, get me out of there. Maybe it was some sort of like an airtight contract, and so she couldn't just like get out of the contract and leave that management and take the podcast somewhere else. But I really do think that this might be a friendship breakup that we're witnessing. Houston says this is great for Vee. DM Memi says she is boring though. Mel says if she was that close, she should have had / been supplied with goggles to wear. Exactly. In the UK, if you're forced, so she's talking about the Kristen Carlson Romano. Exactly. I think that the establishment was liable as well, Mel, and so I do think that Christy will make she has a good case if she sues them. Kristen says I'm excited to see what she's going to do. I love Vee. I'm excited too. Georgia says I love this color on you. Thank you so much, Georgia. I think Vee just wants to be away from the podcast world. Maybe that's the case. Maybe she wants to go back into YouTube, or maybe she wants to double down on her Instagram efforts, because don't forget, she does have a rather big and rather active Instagram presence. So it very well could be that as well. Either way, best of luck to you, Vee, moving forward. And we're looking forward to seeing what the next chapter has in store for you.